Hello everyone. As most of us asked, today we are going to do practice to make our hips and thighs slim. This video might be quite lengthy, but I have explained clearly to burn your fat muscles in your hips, upper thighs, inner thighs, outer thighs, everything. So don't skip any part of this video. Watch completely and practice along with me. Definitely you will get results. If you are new to this channel, this is Sundaram and this channel is almost everything about yoga. If you are interested in this topic, click the subscribe button and bell icon as well as select the option all so that you will get notified every time whenever we are uploading interesting yoga related videos and essentially healthy tips. Now before starting fat burning exercise, we need some warm up. So let's do first Marjari Asana, which is also known as cow cat pose. Come to kneel down position and place your palms parallel to your knees, and now we are going to just inhale and look upwards. While looking upwards, your spine should make a U shape. Inhale and look upwards, and exhale, bend forward. Try to pull your stomach inwards so that your spine should make an inverted U shape. Never bend your elbows while doing this. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's repeat the same for 20 times, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now a bit faster. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. While doing this, you need to keep your mouth remain closed. Just to explain, I am opening my mouth. After this, come to inverted V posture. This is also called as Parvatasana. Come to this position. Again we are going to inhale while lifting our legs up and exhale while bringing our legs forward. Okay? Place your both the hands little bit wider than Marjari Asana and rise your right leg first. Never bend this elbow and also don't lift your feet from the ground. Place your whole leg on the floor and just we are going to rise and stretch as much as we can. While taking the leg upwards, do an inhalation. Inhale up and exhale down. While coming down, try to hit your knees with your forehead, okay? Let's do this for 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now change the legs. 1, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While doing this, you will feel the stretch in your rear thighs. After doing this, relax in Sasangasana for 30 seconds. Sasangasana is nothing but you need to sit in your kneel down posture and you need to bend forward. Try to hit your forehead on the floor and relax for 30 seconds with your normal breathing. Next, we are going to see exercise for our hips and rear thighs. Okay, lie down like this and just take your right leg and tilt your right side. While tilting, do an inhalation, and while resting, exhalation. Don't rest your whole leg, just tap and go again. Okay, let's do this for 25 times. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Don't just do like this. Lift it and tilt it. Lift and tilt. Do this for 25 times and repeat the same in your opposite leg too. Lift it and tilt it with the inhalation, and while coming back, exhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For time being, just I'm doing for 10 times, but you should do this for 25 times. Next, lie down in the same position. Now we are going to lift our both the legs. Okay, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. Repeat the same for 20 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift as much as you can. Slow. If you can lift this much alone, no problem. Eventually, gradually, by everyday practice, you can improve your stretch. Again, for time being, I'm just doing for 10 times. You should do this for 20 times at least. Okay. Next, we are going to do exercise for our hips. Just place your elbows like this, but don't give pressure on your elbows. Give a little space between your legs. Just we are going to lift like this and split your knees. While taking your hip up and expanding your knees, you need to inhale, and again while going down you need to exhale. But you should not place it on your hip on the floor. Just rise, split and come down and again go up. Don't place it on the floor. Okay, let's do this for 15 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Rise as much as you can, but don't rise in the first time itself. Gradually increase your increasing hip size. You can go maximum till this. Start from start like this and go to your maximum. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Next, come to Setu Bandhasana and stay for 30 seconds with normal breathing. Setu Bandhasana is just a bridge pose. You need to catch your ankles and you are going to lift your hip and try to touch your chin on your chest. Expand your chest as much as possible. This may be difficult in the beginning itself. If you feel difficult to catch your ankle and lift, you can place your hands on your waist and you can stay for 30 seconds. I will catch the ankle and I will stay. Okay, let's stay for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your pose should be like bridge. Don't lose it here. Okay, you need to rise your hip. Your pose should look like a bridge. So because of that, it is named as bridge pose. Stay with your normal breathing for 30 seconds and then slowly relax. Then come to Shanti Asana and relax for 30 seconds with normal breathing. As far now, we completed for our hips and our rear thighs. Now we are going to focus on our front thigh. This exercise might be somewhat difficult. This may also cause you cramp. If you felt cramp, stop it, don't do it. Drink water. If you also got cramp, nothing will happen, it will relax soon. Okay? Sit erect, place your palms behind you and keep your toes pointed. First, lift your right leg towards your face. Don't bend your spine forward. You need to sit erect and try to lift this up. Try to lift this maximum. While lifting, do inhalation and while again coming down, exhale. Okay? Inhale, exhale, and change the leg. Inhale and exhale. Do this for 10 times. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly you should improve. First I would have done till this much only, but in the 7th one I'm going till this. Okay, so you need to improve your stretch in every count. Okay, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now try to stay in this position. Okay, stay for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Again the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you bend your knees, nothing you are going to feel. So never bend your knees. Okay, relax with an exhalation. While doing lifting also, never bend your knees like this or like this. You need to stay pointed, then only you can feel the stretch in your front thighs. After this, if you need relaxation, you can again relax in Shashangasana, which I have said in the beginning. Okay. Now we are going to do exercise for our outer thighs. Everyone would have did sit-ups, right? How we will be doing, we will give a little space between our legs and we will sit and we will get up. But now we are going to keep our legs joined together. By doing sit-ups with our joined legs, we will feel the effect in our outer thighs. So you can keep your hands in your ears or you can also place in your shoulder level, but never bend forward. Many will bend forward and they will be getting down. This is completely wrong. How we can correct this? We can't ourselves judge. If someone see from outside, they can find that you are bending down, but ourselves we can't find it. So I am saying a tip: just stand before a wall. If you stand before a wall, you should go straight and come. If you bend forward, wall will hit you. So you can identify yourself that you are doing wrong. Okay. Now let's do this for 25 times. For time being, I'm just doing for 10 times. While going down, exhale, and while coming up, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm also saying one more bonus tip. If you can't even go down with your closed legs, then you can take a support of wall or table, anything. Just I'm showing with this support of wall. You can catch this wall, and with this support you can go down and come. But eventually, gradually, after practicing for a few days, try to practice without any support. That will give you more effective than doing with support, okay? So now we completed everything, just our inner thighs is left out. So for inner thighs, give 3 to 4 feet gaps, okay? After this, you are going to lift your hands in your shoulder level, and you are going to bend right side. Don't sit in your legs, and also never you should lift this feet from the ground. This should always place on the ground, okay? You are going to stand in your 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now a bit faster, next 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we are going to stay in the same position for 20 seconds, okay? Stay in this position for 20 seconds with normal breathing. After staying this for 20 seconds, again stay here for 20 seconds. Never lift your toes from the ground, and also don't sit on your legs. Stay in the 90. This will help you to feel your inner thighs. Yes, after this, one important part, which is relaxation. Yes, we have completed. Now we are going to do relaxation. For relaxation, come to this position and just shake your leg muscle. Shake as much as possible rapidly. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes, okay? Relaxation is must as much as you work out. If you didn't do relaxation, you will practice for 2 days and next 1 week you can't even walk. So give priority to relaxation also, okay? After doing this for 1 to 2 minutes, relax in Shanti Asana. Just lie down, place 30 centimeter gap between your legs and 15 centimeter gap between your hands and body, approximately, okay? Relax with your closed eyes. Just feel that you are slim and stylish. Play pleasant music. If you want a pleasant music, you can also check out our meditation music playlist. I'll be giving that in I button as well as in the description box. Just relax in this for few minutes. And also another point I want to add, what is you must do every day. If you felt so tired after practicing day 1, don't skip the day 2. Do at least 1 time or 2 times all these exercises. If you skip, then the next day of your practice would be again day 1. Keep this in mind and just do at least 1 or 2 times. I'm not saying do intensely every day, then you will feel sick or you will get tired. That might be gone wrong. So do at least 1 or twice time. Relax in Shanti Asana for few minutes. After relaxation, you should take your right hand and turn your left side and slowly get up and you can relax, okay? Don't go to bed for relaxation. Relax in mat itself. I'm damn sure that you will definitely see the improvement much quicker after getting result. Share this video to all your friends and family members who need this. Let's make every one of us fit and healthy. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask in the comment box below, and you can also even DM to my Instagram page personally, for which also I gave the link in description box. At last, if you like this video, smash that like button, which motivates me to do more videos like this. Also subscribe and stay connected with us. Stay home, stay safe and do yoga. See you soon in the next video. Bye bye.